Yeah, I mean, it's just like, oh, it's just a boss fight. How bad could it be? And then, it's yeah, oh yeah, it's half this game of like when I was reading it, it's just revive me. Fucking dumb. Yeah. Oh, of course, it's. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's yeah, there's some things I'm glad to not go back to, and those old school Xbox headsets is one of them. Charming, but yeah, I mean, they weren't worthless. I mean, I'll give them that much. I mean. In his defense, this is 2006, and every game was this. Do you remember? Because Gears of War did well, and then they would make Gears of War clones, right? Because it was Halo clones, right? And then Gears of War did well, and then they made Gears of War clones. And I'll tell you, I'll say that the Halo clones are probably worse. In comparison. Yeah, I mean, it's basically what Killzone was, to be fair. So Sony was really like, we can do that too, and it's just not. I was watching somebody like they had like a PS2 demo disc, and one of them included like the original Killzone. And you just watch someone play this game, and you're like, wow, there's nothing going on. I mean, there's no color, nothing. Just a little bit. Yeah, I think when I got to like the third one, it was a little bit better about it. Yes, that's, well, also good job me for somehow not hating that, despite I clearly hit him too, and it's like, nope. Is hitting his head do anything? I mean, does that speed up the process, or is it the same damage over? I told you it's rough, but yeah, I know I feel bad throwing you into the wolves like this. I really do. Oh wow. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. If we were doing Gears 2 or 3, it'd be a way different experience. I fucking love, because I love Gears of War 3, so I'm like very familiar with it, and it's just more refined. I know very much that, you know,
let's
like,
do
you know,
this.
it's not, you know, these type of achievements exist for a reason. Yeah, for sure. I'll tell. Yeah. You know what's funny is like going back to those, I was thinking like, oh, it's gonna be this miserable experience, and I was just playing them like normal or whatever, because I could. Because Gears of War 2 actually has like more leveled out system with that. This one is very much just. I would almost call them like Call of Duty kind of difficulties, right? They're kind of generalized. Definitely over time, which is funny because ironically this came out a year before Call of Duty 4 did.
Behind us!
Oh yeah, I really, what was it? I was with a friend. And he's like, "What do you want?" He had to choose between a couple games we could play or something, and one of them was Call of Duty 3. I was like, "That'll be fun." And then just watching him play it, I was like, "Wow, there's nothing happening in this game." Because that was quote unquote the bad one, I guess. Just, yeah. What was fun for me was I got to re-experience the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, right? Because there was like they ended up like years later releasing like just that as something you can play, just have an experience, and I said, okay, I'll do that. And I played it, and it just felt so good. And I was like, this just feels right. Like this is games from like 2009 or something, right? Modern Warfare 2, and it does not, you know, you wouldn't even know it. And obviously, you know, the famous, no Russian, right? Shit. Oh no. What? They didn't consider this. They're like, oh yeah, you have all the ammo in the world. I'm like, you literally run out of ammo in this game like there's nothing. And then there's the... Yeah. He is stuck, and... I think the first time... I don't even know what the furthest I've been in this boss fight is. I think today I might have kind of seen it, because I was just kind of riding the train a little bit, just sort of like testing this out on stream just to see what happens. And I stayed alive for a bit, so I was like, maybe that's something I'm doing right. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes. Plus, I mean, look, you know, plus Gears of War 3 is just the best. I mean, look, just Baird and Cole alone. Once I learned, I was always like, I love Baird, and I ended up finding out the guy that voiced him, and then I realized that this dude is like ultra talented and has been, he's got like the whole voiceover world on his back pretty much, so because you know, you go from being that to like, you know, being fucking, you know, one of the Looney Tunes or something, right? Like he's you know, he's done that, he's done tons of, like, he's been the Hulk a bunch of times, like he's always kind of played that joke a bit. Are you on the opposite side? Is that what it is? That's what I was thinking. I was like, wrong button. think I never. I think I always. I think I always meant to, and I don't know if I ever could. There are just some games where it's like there are just phrases that are synonymous with it. And Gears of War is just revive me, as said by 20 different characters. Look at you go. It just overheats, right? Isn't that what it is? Dude, you know what it was? Do you know how fucking big of a game Gears of War 4 is in comparison with 3? I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, why is it triple the size? And then I tried to play it, and it's just the most like, nothing characters ever. I was like, I'm not against you having new characters. Like, they purposely, like, they said it later on, and like, you know, you get to see them as like older guys, and they're retired, right? That makes sense to me. Although they ended up putting in Marcus in the 5th game anyways, because they're like, well, we can't sell copies unless Marcus is there. And also having to see what happened to Dom in 3 is just, you know, that gives every time PTSD. I'll tell you, you know, the funny, one of the first times I ever beat Gears of War was with the friend years ago. So I am more than familiar with this stuff. The Reavers, yeah. Sure.
There's another.
Oh. Yeah, it's nice to let us in here. Oh! My man. You cracked me open, you're like, thank you, sir, madam, whichever you are. I'm like, I don't care what you call me. It's like as long as you tell people, it's like, man, just as long as you call me my name, that's all I'm happy about.
Let's do this.
Yeah, listen, you know, it's gonna look good. I've been needing to beat this forever, you know. It's one less thing down. Mission accomplished. Elsewhere. Well, I'm more than happy to join. Yeah. That's right.
Marcus, let's go. Hold still.
Yeah, it's we hit about the halfway point.
Let's go. Stand by. We got a problem.
Yeah. So I mean, you had asked, and I was, by the way, I'm totally familiar with the twist and everything. But I just have never played it. I wanted to experience that. I'd seen it played. You know, the twist is obviously not really like, oh my god, shocking statement, right? The guy was a cop all along. Wow, it's almost like it's reminiscent, because it's a, yeah. Oh yeah, listen, I'm watching someone, and then I went and learned that, and I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, oh, that sucks, you know, you gotta deal with this reality. And then they're just supposed to shoot each other? And I'm just like, it's like there's no... Yeah, I was just like, oh. Yeah, it's like when you watch two people play it, it just almost feels ridiculous. Yeah. My favorite thing that I saw watching was when they go to visit the what is it? Where oh my god, where Leo lives, right? Trailer park. And there's just that sequence of them, like you go over to the seesaw or thing or whatever, and they both sit on it, and then I just remember yeah, what the hell are we doing? I don't know. You sat down first. They have a. To me, the best kind of games are the ones where you don't know who the hell's in it, right? Because like in terms of like who's behind these voices, right? Because to me, it's like sometimes it can work. Like obviously, you know, you like people think about like the influence of like the first Last of Us, right? And it's like, well, everyone knows who's playing the lead, because everyone's heard of Troy Baker, and they know what he looks like and everything, and they know that he's got a whole extensive career. He's also like, he's the one that they got to be in Arkham Origins to basically do his version of the Mark Hamill Joker, and it's kind of surreal how on point it is. It's like almost. And by the way, I've been playing. I just started playing Arkham Asylum recently, and it is just, like, I'm like aesthetically, I love this, but man, there's just the bullshit is just, yeah. It was that, and I was like, because I got to mess around with Arkham Knight, and Arkham Knight, for all its so-called faults, I mean, it just feels good to play. So I could tell that it's like got to that point. But I wanted to be able to say that I actually got to like kind of experience more of Arkham Asylum as best I can. Just, you know, nice normal mode play through, nothing not one I want to go to kind of thing, but again, it's I mean, I just feel a slog, and I'm just like in this first game, and it feels it. I'm like, it's yeah. I will say I got to listening to those interview tapes and just the Riddler stuff. Oh, it's something else. Just. God, that's nuts. You know what it was? Is, I'm like that too. So I never played the original Assassin's Creed, and it's not one I plan to go back to. Because Assassin's Creed 2 is not worth it. I've played and beaten Assassin's Creed 2. I think to me that's a great game, for of that time, right? Yeah. No. So then I got a chance to play. I got access to one of the third Ezio game. Revelations. I didn't have access to Brotherhood, but I had access to Revelations, and I was like, well, I know it's the third one, and I know that it's older Ezio, and it was like, and it was a decent game, but then to play, but it definitely felt very shoehorned, and definitely, I definitely got, and now the thing is that they go back to that, and they're like, oh, we're gonna kind of bridge in, the old school Assassin's Creed 1 stuff, right? With Altair, which is cool. And to me, I'm like, oh, it's like playing a better version of Assassin's Creed 1, right? So you get that going for it. And I just got to this point, and I'm just stale-walled, because they're like, okay, you gotta sneak around. I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's Assassin's Creed, it's what I'm supposed to do. And it's like, you just take one little step, and it's like someone's like, it's like the thing in the cartoons where it's like you step on like a leaf or something, right? And everybody becomes like a Metal Gear Solid, like, who's that? Who's that? And I'm just like, why? And I was just, yeah. And I was listen, I got so close, but it was just pissing me off. But I was like, if I got past it, I would be fine. I was like, I have nothing against this game, and I wanted to continue with it. I got that there was stuff in Revelations that I was liking. I was like, I was appreciating this whole aspect. He goes to the I think Istanbul or something. Ezio does. It's just like really funny about this culture shock where everyone speaks English, even though none of these people would be able to understand each other.
Gonna freak you on. Stay cool, baby. Oh
yeah. It's yeah. I mean, there's yeah. I mean, this is the class. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's like yeah. I mean, there's the classic. I'm American, so it's like the ha 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 Americans can't tell accents apart thing. Kind of shit. And yeah, sometimes it feels that way, and I'm just like. Yeah, so, and I know the difference, so it's like, I know that in London is clear as day, that accent. It is 100% that, like, very to the T kind of thing. And yeah, you're pompous and very, it's very, it's like, like that Simon Cowell kind of, like very in your face about it. Oh, for sure.